Thank you, Dr. Kaplan. Thank you, everyone that's here tonight, all the team that made this possible. I'm so humbled and emotional hearing everyone's stories because it's so powerful to see the victory on your story. So thank you for sharing and being so vulnerable. So today I'm going to cook for you a real quick recipe. I think I'm going to stand behind the table so you can see me better. Please let me know if you see everything I'm doing. So this is what I do now. I've worked probably over 18 years, corporate, and then suddenly I found myself in the craft and the culinary craft. My name is Yamira Lee Johnson. I'm a holistic life coach and wellness chef. And thank you, everyone. Welcome to my kitchen. And this is what I do now. I cook. I cook and I use food as a tool to unite and to heal. And it's significant because as a child, there was a season where my mom fell ill and a lot of things happened. And I kind of, from a young age, spent a lot of time by myself. And there were times where my only meal will be at school. And, so moving forward as an adult, then I started suffering from lifestyle diseases that involved food. So to me, it's so significant that everything that was lacking in my life before, by finding this balance with wholesome ingredients, now I'm able to share that with other people who need this help, because I was literally bedridden for a year. And by eating better and being more mindful and grateful and being more purposeful, I've been able, God has granted me the ability to walk again and do everything that I'm doing. So I want to share with you today a cassava and bean recipe, okay? Cassava, we also call it yuca. Cassava is well known in South America, the Caribbean, and West Africa, and it's a root. I don't have one to show you today, but I do, and it's got a really hard peel, so you have to grab it. I grew up peeling yuca because we use it in Puerto Rico to make pasteles. So I make it in escabeche, so you have to grab it and then hit it with the machete and peel to the side and peel it. It's really hard to peel, and I am going to be truly honest with you. Since I found frozen yuca, I have not peeled another yuca in my life, okay? So I have here some yuca. This yuca boiled for about 10 minutes with sea salt. And some benefits of yuca is it's dense and it's starchy. It has more carbs and good carbs because it's high in fiber, but it also has higher protein than regular potato. So you could cut and boil it. In Puerto Rico, we either make it in escabeche, which is like a vinaigrette with oil and vinegar and onion, garlic. And we also make it, boil it, cut it, and then fry it. So I have here, this is about 2 cups of yuca. And my hands are clean, and we're going to eat this, so I'm not going to wear gloves. But the inside the yuca is this little kind of like part of the root. So you want to get rid of that. And yuca is resilient like us, because yuca, the plant, can be cut and it will grow again. So once you put the seed in the ground, no matter how many times you cut it, you actually have to cut it so it grows stronger and stronger. And as I was listening to your stories, I realized we are all cassavas. Okay, so I have here the yuca. And then my next ingredient, so my ingredients are going to be beans. Well, beans are high in protein and also in fiber. They're full of antioxidants too. So I'm going to add, these are 12 ounces of cannellini beans. Then I'm going to also add a cup of chickpeas. I love chickpeas. This is an ingredient that I grew up with my mom. She loved fried chickpeas. You can make hummus. You can make this one ingredient that you could use in the Caribbean, and is also worldwide, because if you go to the Middle East, chickpeas is part of the Mediterranean diet. It's one of the biggest ingredients there, right? So look how we all come together in one bowl. And then I have some lentils. Lentils are powerful also legume because it's high in protein. So if you're vegan and you're not eating animal protein, by using lentils, that's a great way to make up for that protein. They also are great for lowering cholesterol. I'm gonna add my lentils too. And I cook my lentils in the pressure cooker. I like them mushy because they kind of come together with the rest of the ingredients. Now, all our beans are in there. Our yuca, cassava is in there. You know, my daughter's name is Jarushka. And since she was little, her brother started calling her yuca, and her cousins call her yuca. So now we all call her yuca, even, you know, her husband as a nickname, but it's kind of based on yuca, and she's resilient and strong like the yuca root too. All right, so my seasonings, let's go over this. I have some red onions here. I'm gonna put them in my bowl. Then I'm going to mix my seasonings before I pour them over my salad. This is something you could pre-make, and actually after a couple of days in the refrigerator, the taste gets even stronger. I remember, let me go back a little bit to my story as I mix this, and I have here extra virgin olive oil that I have put some garlic in there. So it's infused, and I'm going to use about a quarter cup of extra virgin olive oil. When I was growing up and I was under those times where I would spend time by myself, I remember always playing with Play-Doh, making little plates and forks and spoons, and not knowing that my purpose was going to be doing this now. So another thing that food has done for me, okay, so now before I say that part, this is coconut amino. There's 17 amino acids that our body needs daily, and they're here. I don't use soy sauce because a lot of the soy sauce that you find here is genetically modified and could cause more inflammation. So I'm using coconut aminos. I'm adding balsamic vinegar. Coconut aminos also have vitamin C, vitamin B, and this low glycemic. Then I have balsamic vinegar. Balsamic vinegar is also used to treat wounds and lower blood pressure and blood sugar levels. So part of the story I was saying is that when I moved to the United States from Puerto Rico, I couldn't always find the food that we ate in the island. And now I realized that that was a good thing because I was forced out of my comfort zone to learn how to cook for the people around me. And I started learning that when I was able to make a dish, for example, I made tabbouleh salad, and the person who tasted it said, wow, this tastes like my aunt made it. And coming from someone who's from Greece, that was a wonderful, beautiful compliment. But what that does to my heart, it gives me purpose. So if I can get to know people and their stories by the food that they ate when they were little, or the food that is from back home, that also is a blessing to me. So I have here a mix of parsley, oregano, paprika. I'm gonna add it there. It also has black pepper and sea salt, about 2 tablespoons of each. Okay, that's it. That's my dressing. Again, you can make your dressing and keep it in one bowl. Keep your yuca in your bowl in one bowl, and when you're ready to put it all together, then just mix it in real nice. Make sure that you use every little bit, because you know what? We got to be wise with our financial investment. Okay. Now we carefully mix. So this is exactly what we are. Like these ingredients, which are all powerful and nutritional by themselves, when they're together, then they become something even more powerful and nutritional to everyone. I'm gonna come closer so I can show you what it looks like. This is food that I definitely get excited about because it's healthy. I got an avocado here. I'm just gonna, I shouldn't slice this in my hand because I'm supposed to show you how to do this safely, but we're in a pick of time. So I'm just gonna add some avocado to complete it. I love avocado. And that's it. You could use a little bit more salt or pepper, however you like it, but this is a nutritional salad that will definitely feed your family, feed yourself. It will last in the refrigerator probably up to 3 to 5 days. you know? So you could daily, you know, mix it with either, if you're vegan, you could eat it just like this, or you could pair it with your favorite protein. And this is what I do now. So thank you for watching, and I appreciate everyone.
Thank you.